In the quaint little town of Sweetville, nestled between rolling hills of candy cane forests and marshmallow meadows, there lived a famous chocolatier named Mr. Fudgeworth. Mr. Fudgeworth was known far and wide for creating the most delectable chocolates, each piece a tiny work of art. His shop, the Chocolate Haven, was a favorite among the townsfolk and visitors alike. One sunny morning, Sweetville woke up to shocking news. Mr. Fudgeworth had disappeared. His shop was locked tightly, and there was no sign of the chocolatier anywhere. The only clue left behind was a single truffle, placed neatly on the counter with a note that read, "Find the sweetness in the bitter." The mayor, a wise and elderly tortoise named Mayor Toffee, called an emergency meeting. "We must solve this mystery at once," he declared. Among the gathered crowd were Mr. Fudgeworth's most trusted friends, Benny the bunny, Lila the lamb, and Hugo the hedgehog. "We'll do whatever it takes to find him," they vowed. Benny, known for his sharp eyes, noticed something unusual about the note. "Look, there's a tiny chocolate crumb stuck to the corner," he pointed out. Lila, with her keen sense of smell, sniffed the air. "This truffle has a hint of coffee. We should check the coffee shop," she suggested. The three friends rushed to the local coffee shop, Beans and Brews, owned by Mrs. Mocha, a friendly owl. "Mrs. Mocha, have you seen Mr. Fudgeworth?" asked Hugo. Mrs. Mocha looked worried. "I haven't seen him, but someone ordered a large cup of bitter espresso yesterday morning," she said. Just then, Benny spotted something glittering under a table. It was Mr. Fudgeworth's signature golden wrapper. Clutching the wrapper, they followed a path of faint chocolate crumbs that led them to the edge of Marshmallow Meadow and into the dark, gloomy Bitterwoods. The deeper they went, the more their hearts pounded. Suddenly, they heard a rustling in the bushes. Out stepped Mr. Fudgeworth, looking disheveled but unharmed. "Mr. Fudgeworth!" they cried in unison. "What happened?" Mr. Fudgeworth explained, "I was lured here by a mysterious figure who tricked me into thinking I had won a grand chocolate contest. They took me deep into the woods, but I managed to escape." "Who would do such a thing?" asked Lila. Just then, a shifty-eyed squirrel named Nibbles slunk out from behind a tree. "It was me," he admitted. "I wanted to steal Mr. Fudgeworth's recipes and become the top chocolatier." Shocked but relieved to find their friend safe, the townsfolk decided Nibbles needed to make amends. "You'll have to work with Mr. Fudgeworth to learn the true art of chocolate making," Mayor Toffee decreed. Together, they returned to Sweetville, where the town celebrated Mr. Fudgeworth's return with a grand chocolate festival. Nibbles worked hard under Mr. Fudgeworth's watchful eye, learning that true success comes from creativity and kindness. And so, Sweetville was once again filled with sweetness and joy, and the Chocolate Haven continued to be a place of magic and wonder.